Ever since the 5th grade, I loved Maria Johnson. She was Beyonce before Beyonce was ever thinking about being Beyonce. Captain of the cheerleader squad, valedictorian shoe-in, easy on the the eyes, but I wore glasses. Just everything. And while she was all of that, I was portly, a nerd, and the sports I excelled in were dodgeball and spelling bees. But it was the 8th grade, and even though we were best friends and going to the same high school, I wanted to tell her how I felt. So when I got home from school that day, I pulled out my typewriter and typed a letter. And I said, "Dear Maria, I like you. I like you a whole bunch. I want you to be my girlfriend. I'll be the best boyfriend ever. I love everything about you. I love the way you wear your hair in pigtails. I love the fact that you like chocolate milk. I love that you like comic books. Even though you think Superman is better than Batman, we both know that's not true, but still." Oops, did I say love? I meant like, because we're only in the 8th grade. I don't want to take us this fast, but I'll never ever hurt you. I'll be the best boyfriend ever. Signed, James. P.S. Please circle yes or no. P.S. When you circle yes, I want to take you to go have a chocolate shake. And I went into my parents' room, let them look at the letter. They gave their thumbs up, and I went to my dad's dresser, pulled off a bottle of Grey Fountain cologne, held the letter up in the air, sprayed, caught some of it, sniffed to make sure it wasn't too much, and I put it in the envelope and in my Batman book bag. And I went to bed. The next morning, I wanted to get out early so I could give Maria the letter. My dad caught me as I was coming out the door. He said, "No matter what, son, everything is going to be fine." I told him thanks and ran to school. Funny thing happened, though. I wanted to give it to her early, but she was around all the popular kids because, well, she was popular. And even though she spoke it, but it still wasn't the time. I couldn't do it in the first couple of classes because, well, they were science and they were math and they was language arts. So I said I would give it to her at gym. And gym today was right after lunch. And today we were playing dodgeball, and that was one of the things I was really good at. So we wound up on the same team, and we were playing, and quickly we got the other team down to 2 players. And the ball came screeching towards Maria. I took 2 steps to my left, caught it, stopped it, got the guy out, threw it back, got the other guy out, and we won. And we're dancing around, we're celebrating, and Maria runs over and she hugs me. But this wasn't the friend hug like we always do. She was close against me. And I was like, she said, "James, you were really great." And I was like, yeah, trying to be as cool as possible. But inside, my brain was going, ah! My heart was going boom, 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 boom. And all that excitement went straight downward to my shorts. And I was like, oh. And she jumped back. And then I was like, "I'm sorry." And she just chuckled and said, "Okay, and I'll see you later." And so I got myself together. I got the letter out the book bag, and I stood in front of her to give her the letter. And as I got close to her, I said, "This is crazy. There's no way she's gonna be my girlfriend. I mean, she's my friend. She's the most popular girl in the school, prettiest girl in the school. There's no way she would go with me. She'd be my girlfriend." And I was gonna take the letter and just turn around, inches away from her, turn around and say, "Forget it." And she says, "Hey, James, what's up?" I said, "Hello, nothing." And she says, "I wanted to tell you, I'm sorry, but I'm going to Whitney Young and not Limlow like we said." And I realized right then and there that everything that I thought, see, my plan was that we were going to be high school sweethearts and then college sweethearts, and then we get married and get a house in the suburbs and get 2.5 kids and a dog, but that was out the window. So I had to let her know how I felt. So I handed her the letter, and she said, "What's this?" I said, "It's a letter." She says, "From who?" And I thought it was a dumbass question. But it was, since I was handed to her, but it was from Maria, so it was fine. So I said, "It's from me to you." And she said, "Okay, give it to me." And I watched her read it, and she pulled out a pen and circled. And the school bell rang. And as she came over, she handed it to me. She said, "I'll see you later, James." And I ran outside, and my dad was outside. And I was like, "Dad, what are you doing?" He said, "I just wanted to check on you, see everything, see if you were good." And I said, "Well, I got the letter." He says, "Well, okay, I'll step back while you open it." And I opened it up, and oh my God, she had circled yes. I said, "Dad," she said, "Yes." And I was dancing around. I was celebrating whatever the celebratory dance was then. And then I blinked. And it's no. And with my dad standing there, I read that letter about 100 times. And my dad was there. He said, son, what's wrong? And I said, Dad. She said, no. She said, no. My dad picked my book bag off the ground, picked up the envelope that I dropped, took the letter out of my hand, put the letter in the envelope, put the envelope in the bag, pulled out a handkerchief, wiped my face and said, son, it's okay. You're going to hear no more than you want to. But you have to understand, you went for it. You let someone know how you felt about them. And that's all that matters. You don't know how much courage that takes. And one day, someone is going to tell you the same. I said, yeah? He said, yeah. He says, listen, I know I'm not a pretty girl, but let's go have a chocolate shake.